Hello everybody, it's February 9th, 2016. Wanted to show you a few things tonight. I'm using the cell phone, so the quality may not be that great because it'll probably be moving around a little bit, but the screen capture takes me longer to format the file, so I'm just going to do it real quick like this. I'm sitting here watching the Nikkei go down. It's 550 points, 3.4%. It was down 900 points yesterday. We have markets around the world collapsing. And I've been watching Bloomberg recently. I want to show you a real quick clip of David Stockman. I saw him this morning. I've had it on. You know, I don't watch much TV, but since I've been home more, I've had it on, checking out the markets. I've been into the stock markets, watching the stock markets for, I don't know, close to 20 years. Used to trade a lot of stock back in the day, but I wouldn't touch these banking stocks and stuff. You got people on Bloomberg saying, oh yeah, when the VIX is over 25, that's when you make the most money. I mean, we're keeping our clients in this market. But I keep hearing everybody whitewashing everything. And then I saw David this morning. I was walking by the TV and I said, David Stockman, the old budget director under Reagan. I mean, this guy is going to be spitting some truth. So I sit down for a second and here he's just blasting them and they're like cringing and making all these noises. He calls the bankers liars and oh, it was great. I mean, the truth has such a nice ring to it. I love listening to David Stockman. He was the first one I heard mention Janet Yellen's nickname, Calamity Janet. I mean, he came out with Calamity Janet, and I was busting. I mean, that's what we're going to have. I mean, it's incredible. We're going to be seeing Supersonic Yellen. She's going to be Calamity Janet. I mean, this is all busting up, everybody. This is... oh man, this is totally incredible to see this happening. I mean, known this was coming for a long time, but you know, when it's really going down, when it's all coming down, it's just incredible to watch. It's incredible to watch people cringe and lie and, oh, is Deutsche Bank, are they solvent? Oh yeah, we're rock solid, the CEO is saying, and oh man, they're just like, everything's fine, there's no problem at all, yeah. 75 trillion in derivative exposure and like 83 billion in equity. I mean, that's like having 83,000 bucks and you've got $75 million in bets, you know, in casino bets going on, 75 million, and you got 83,000 bucks to cover yourself. You know, things go south. Come on. It's ridiculous. I wonder where this thing's going to end up here. Man, this thing's just been falling like a rock lately. It's down like 25%, just like in the back couple months. All right, so what else we got going on here? Gold's correcting a little bit after having a huge run this year. Silver's down a little bit. I mean, we don't want these guys just screaming straight on up. You have to keep correcting as they go up. I really see them just continuing to move from now. I mean, I don't know. It's so hard with these things because there could be another smash down. Silver could be back at 1350. You just don't know, but there's so many people running into the paper, silver and gold now. I just don't see that happening. They were like a redheaded stepchild for a long time, so no one was going into them. I mean, the physical's been off the charts, physical demand for gold and silver, but they haven't been going into them, into the manipulated paper markets. So that's happening now. You have a lot of people not knowing what to do. So a lot of them are going into gold and silver, the paper markets, but I showed you in my last video, I mean, it looks like the dang COMEX is about to snap. I mean, 550 owners for each paper ounce, or for each physical ounce. So 550 paper ounces for each physical ounce. I mean, what the hell kind of manipulation is that? So anyhow, let's see. Oh, huge news here. I wanted you to see this. World's negative yielding bond pile. You know, back, what was it? 2012, I think I started talking about negative rates. And I have videos saying this is the future. We're going to be having negative rates. To keep this debt-based monetary system alive, they got to keep piling on the debt. They got to keep getting people into debt. You can't have people being savers. That's not going to keep things from unwinding. So they got to keep piling on the debt and forcing people into debt. And what better by, having the bank say, oh, you want to get a car loan? Okay. How about we pay you every month, and here we'll loan you the money. But this is the opposite deal. This is bonds. People loaning the government money and then saying, oh, you know what, government, here, let me give you a little extra because so that I can. Where was I? I mean, must have been absent the day they taught this in my college economics class. I mean, negative rates on bonds. So now, how do you expect things to just not be falling apart when you got $7 trillion in negative yielding bonds? I mean, this is totally incredible. You got 0 to 1%, you got 9 trillion, and 1 to 2%, you get 6 trillion. Less than 0%, 7 trillion in bonds. A lot of that's in Europe. Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark. France has negative. France and Denmark, they were one of the first ones, to open up that Alice in Wonderland book of economics and just start going nuts with it all. Okay, so more than 7 trillion in government bonds offered yields below zero globally as of yesterday, make it up 29% of the Bloomberg Global Developed Sovereign Bond Index. Almost a third of the bond index is in negative. Oh, man. This is just incredible, everybody. Really incredible. So, I wanted to point this out. Bank of America and J.P. Morgan are talking, the Fed may consider pushing rates below zero. Really? Nice of you to join the party here. I've been saying that for 3 years now. I mean, Janet Yellen, she's in favor of negative rates. Now, she's going to be speaking tomorrow, by the way, everybody. So you're going to want to check out what Auntie Janet has to say. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to say, what she's going to do. She could reverse the little rate hike that just made everything blow up. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to say. Eventually, she's going to be printing more money and it's going to go to negative rates. I don't know if that's not happening tomorrow, I don't think. But, I don't know, she may throw the dog a bone or something. I don't know. She might. You want the markets to turn around, she's got to do something. They're just going to keep falling apart. People are just going to keep getting out. So let's check out a little bit of this real quick.
That is cybercrime.
Oh, we got a commercial here.
Every one of us.
There was some. I'm going to leave this with something very important.
We use the Microsoft to visualize so we can track
that graph there. I'm going to show you that. I'll zoom in a little bit for that for you. Let's see.
We're building what we learned back into.
Yeah, I'll end with talking about derivatives.
Safer.